So, it's time to beat the Elite Four. The first time. In this game, it does seem like I'll probably have to come back and do the rematch just to have enough experience to beat Red eventually. And I probably, I don't know if I should have in Leaf Green or not. Maybe I should have, but anyway. Let's go ahead and take a look at the team. So, we've got Riot with the Charcoal item, with Lava Plume, Blast Burn, Swift, and Quick Attack. Next is Mirio with the Magnet. I do want to say that these items, I'll be switching them around quite a bit between the battles. Unlike Fire Red and Leaf Green, in those ones I mostly kept the items completely the same. This time I'll be kind of moving around the choice specs, King's Rock, and Sharp Beak between a few Pokemon, but anyway, we've got the Magnet here with Discharge, Thunder, Focus Blast, and Thunder Wave. Next is Fuka with the Never Melt Ice. Also, we may be seeing the Mystic Water quite a bit here. We've got Surf, Ice Beam, Ice Shard, and Rain Dance. Next is Ambipom with the Sharp Beak. This is one of the main Pokemon that I'll probably switch between items most battles. We've got Double Hit, Aerial Ace, U-Turn, and Tickle. And we've got Zephyr with Air Slash, Aura Sphere, Extra Sensory, and Yawn. And we have the King's Rock to boost that crit chance. And then we have Nightshade with the Black Glasses, Payback, Dark Pulse, Quick Attack, and Confuse Ray. So, here we go. Welcome to the Pokemon League. So this is Will. Will was not part of the league when we played Fire Red and Leaf Green, so he's new. So, who's Will gonna lead with? We see Xatu. This is one of two Xatus. And I'm gonna go ahead and just go for Lava Plume. We do outspeed. That's nice. It's pretty interesting. And he goes for Psychic. And that does well over half. So I'm just gonna go for Blast Burn here. And make sure we get the kill so we don't die on this turn. And we do get the kill. Very nice. That's one for Typhlosion. And the level up. Alright, so next is Slowbro. Slowbro is probably one of the toughest Pokemon to deal with here. Just because it's so bulky and its moveset is so degenerate. We're going to go ahead and go into Mirio here. And we're going to start firing away these discharges. Hopefully we get a paralysis. Not even for the speed, but for the ability to maybe stop a move. That was, wow, that was not even a crit. So we're going to two-shot this Slowbro. It does buff its stats, but we just saw another discharge can very easily take this out. One on the board for Mirio. And the level up. So yeah, the level ups are coming pretty consistently. Next is Jinx. So Jinx is threatening. Probably less so than in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Who do I want to go with here? I'm just going to go with Maka here. I think with how physically weak Jinx is, we should be able to put some good damage on this. And we have U-Turn if we really want a super effective hit. So Lovely Kiss. So that is annoying. I'm just going to use an Awakening. But then it might just use Lovely Kiss again. Psychic. How much is this gonna do? Nearly kills. So I think I have to use a full restore. I only have 3. I'm not trying to do that. Okay, let's just use a hyper potion on Riot. Okay. So yeah, unfortunate interaction there. Lovely kiss, God. It's just so fast, and it hasn't missed any of those yet. Okay, so Jinx is giving us trouble. I know exactly who to go to. We're gonna go to Nightshade. We're immune to Psychic. It is probably gonna try to put us to sleep. And it's gonna succeed. But it doesn't really have any way to damage us. Like, we'll see how much Ice Punch does, but I don't think it's gonna hurt very much. Yeah. So, this should do a lot of damage. And it gets the one hit. Wow. So yeah, I should have seen all along that this was the way to go, but next we've got Exeggutor. Let's see, for Exeggutor, it doesn't actually have a grass move, so I'm actually going to go to Fuka. And we're going to use Ice Beam here. It does set up Reflect. Nearly dies to 1, and it gets frozen. It probably won't matter because we're going to see a full heal, probably. Yep. Or full restore, excuse me. But still, nice to see we're getting that luck early on. I'm going to try Ice Shard this time. Okay. So yeah, Exeggutor taken down. Not quite the level up. And then we got Xatu. And I'm actually going to go back to Umbreon for this one. Just because it's another case where, like, I don't see it doing too much damage outside of status moves, so we are chilling. So it does go for Aerial Ace. Let's see how much it does. 92 to 40. Okay, that was a crit, though. So 50-ish HP is a crit. Ooh, it's pretty bulky, though. Aerial Ace. Oh, it has a berry. So yeah, I think our only choice is to heal up here. Oh, the Reflect was still up. I should have been using Dark Pulse. What a goob. So yeah, let's heal up. Aerial Ace, okay. Yeah, having a dark type against Will is really huge. Especially once you get rid of that first Xatu, it just has no means of hitting Umbreon at all. And there is the last Pokemon of Will. So Will was pretty painless. We did lose 2 Pokemon to Jinx, but hey, it happens. I should have used Umbreon from the start. Alright, so here we are. We've entered the next room, and this is Koga, who we did defeat in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but it was not as part of the Elite Four. He got a promotion. He was the gym leader previously, so let's see what he's got this time around. So he leads with an Ariados. I've led with Maka, just because it wasn't Maka's turn, but Maka was second in line after Fuka. I didn't want to use Fuka because this Ariados has Giga Drain, but Maka will very easily be getting a 2-hit on this Ariados, so nice. Alright, so first kill for Ambipom. And who's next? Next up is Muck. So Muck is one of the most annoying Pokemon to deal with here. I think I know what to do. So I'm gonna go to Fuka. And turn 1, we're gonna go for Surf. And let's see how much this does. Oh, it went for Toxic. Interesting. So it does have that Black Sludge, which is just such a nuisance to deal with. Let's go for Rain Dance. There's the Minimize. And this is part why I used Rain Dance, was now if we switch into Ampharos, we can just hit this with some Thunders, and we do not have to deal with that accuracy. So I actually think what I'm going to do is fire off some Surfs until we die, essentially. So already we get a miss. Just great. So I'm actually just going to switch into Ampharos right now. We should have 3 turns left of Rain. Goes for Gunk Shot. And that's a really strong move. So let's see how much it does here. Ooh, we do live, luckily. But we will die to only 1 more move. So, it's going to be tough to take this thing out. Oh, it outspeeds! Get out of here. That sucks. Okay, so this Muck may be a real problem. What to do? I mean, I guess I've got to go Riot and shoot off some Swifts. And that's not, I mean, that's not even... Right, it makes that back with 1 turn of recovery. So you missed the Gunk Shot, that's nice. Okay, we're hitting our Lava Plumes. And okay, so that's really big, because now we don't necessarily need to go for these like more risky moves. Now that it's a +3 evasion, it's gonna keep taking damage, and it'll recover it from the Black Sludge. But I can now use Swift, and it'll actually, you know, stack up damage basically. Now I do have to hope that he doesn't get in full restore range here. Looks like he probably will. Yep, so there's the full restore. So hopefully this Blast Burn hits and does a lot. Oh, it does hit! it did half. Okay. So it's gonna get a free gunk shot. Wow. It's so strong. I'm gonna go for Lava Plume. Man, Riot's very clutch. Get that burn. Yes! That's great. And it misses the Screech, so... Unless he's gonna use another full restore on this Muck, we should be able to take it out. Okay. Woo! Got a little scary there. It really lived that. That's wild. And we die from the toxic. Oh, we lived! Alright. Woo! Fuka leveled up and wants to learn Brine. Nah, we got Surf. Okay, next is Fortress. We're gonna stay in. Oh, it's probably gonna Protect. I'm actually gonna call that. I'm gonna use a full restore. I don't think it's worth using a full restore. We gotta just use a Hyper Potion. So hopefully it uses Protect here. Of course it didn't go for Protect. Okay, now let's go for Lava Plume. And now, whatever, dude. Okay. Oh, I'm shocked. I thought Fortress had Sturdy. That's another kill for Typhlosion. Having a huge day here. Alright, next is Venomoth. Who are we gonna go to deal with Venomoth? Let's go to Maka. I think we might be able to get a lot of damage with Aerial Ace. Oh, it outspeeds. Venomoth is sneaky. So we're probably gonna die from that. Live on 4. And the one shot! Wow. That was very clutch. And the level up. So we're making some big progress. Next is Crobat. Crobat's definitely challenging to deal with. It's really fast. It's pretty good. We're gonna go to Zephyr here. So it does have Inner Focus, so it's actually immune to flinching. So our Serene Grace isn't gonna do much for us here. But hopefully we can do enough damage with an extra sensory that it won't matter. Oh, and it outspeeds. Excuse me, it outspeeds anyway, so like the flinches would not have been in play. Wow, that's bulky. Okay. 112 minus 36 is... Oh! We crit and killed it anyway. Very clutch performance from the gang this time around. Like, a lot of clutch crits and dodges and stuff. Okay, so here we are. And this is Bruno, who is the only member of the original Elite Four that is still a member of this Elite Four. And he actually has more fighting types this time, so... Yeah, So, and also, one of his actual main threat in this game is something that I was confused about when I played Fire and Leaf Green. So, we've led off with Zephyr to take on this fighting type here. We've got a pretty good matchup. Just going to go for Air Slash. I probably should have had Sharp Beak to do the most damage possible. But hopefully we can get some flinches as well. Actual optimal play from Bruno there, going for Quick Attack, knowing that he could not damage me otherwise. So yeah, easy KO there. Next is Hitmonchan. I will stay in on Hitmonchan. It has some great coverage for us. But hopefully... Oh, it's faster too! That's wild. So this might pick up the KO. It does not. Okay. What to do? I feel like we probably have to switch. I think we go into Typhlosion. Bullet Punch. Interesting. We might have been able to live a Bullet Punch. Let's go for Lava Plume. We do get the burn, but I don't think it matters. There's the Thunder Punch. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Oh, so close to getting the kill. But he's going to go for a full restore here, so the burn doesn't matter. We do outspeed. That's pretty interesting. Thunder Punch. Okay, that one did I felt like that one did a lot more than the first one. I don't think this will kill. It doesn't. We both live. So here's the thing. He's probably going to go for Bullet Punch, so I'm going to go for Quick Attack. So we do get the kill there. Very nice. Zephyr levels up. Riot, not quite. Next is Onyx. Feel like with any rock and ground type, the obvious choice is to go to Fuka. And we can just use Surf. It does outspeed us. And that is super effective. It does a round half. We don't flinch. And Surf should probably pick up the KO here. It does. Not very much experience there. So Hitmonlee's up next. Let's go to Mirio. So I'm gonna go for Discharge. It has Swagger, so good play. Discharge does connect. Let's go for another one. So it hits the high jump kick. Doesn't quite kill. And we don't hit ourselves. And we crit! Wow! Mirio, from the moment we caught him, has been hitting these clutch moves. Okay. So this is tough. Let's go to Maka. So here's what I'm going to do. Before anything else, I'm going to go for a potion on Mirio. We're probably going to get hit by a cross chop here. Oh, it goes for revenge. So that we might even live that. We don't. It was a crit. So now we go to Mirio. And we Thunder Wave. So here's Cross Chop. So that's certainly gonna hurt. We live. Okay, and static activates. Okay, now we can heal Zephyr. Die to this cross chop. But now it's very easy. We just bring in Zephyr, and this Machamp will never touch us again. Because even if our air slashes don't kill, with the flinch chance and the paralysis, there's no way this thing moves. At least I hope so. There's gotta be a chance that it moves, but it's gotta be very low. Okay. Why wouldn't you go for Rock Slide? That's wild. And there goes Machamp. So Bruno put up a much better fight this time compared to last time. His team's actually pretty solidly constructed, but not enough. And he still has an Onix. Like, come on, man. All right, here we are in the room of Karen, who is a very strong trainer. I feel like she kind of goes overlooked as an Elite Four member in the grand scheme of Elite Four members, but she's really strong, and she's got that one quote that people always bring up. But anyway, we've led with Ampharos. Kind of an interesting choice, but I've got the choice specs, and I'm going to try to kill this thing in one hit. It outspeeds us. Oh, crap. Okay, so this is going to be like a coin toss, whether we hit this or not. Okay. It's probably going to use Confuse Ray next turn. Oh, it just goes for Feint Attack. That's fine, I think. I think we should live a Feint Attack pretty easily. Okay, let's see. I doubt this kills, honestly. But it should come pretty close. I mean, it's a specs-boosted Focus Blast. A crit! Wow! This motherfucker don't miss! That's great. Okay. So yeah, one of Karen's toughest Pokemon to deal with. Taken out relatively easily. Now the trouble is we have to switch to not be using Focus Blast anymore, and we would really like to have a Discharge now. So I think we probably go to Fuka. Let's see, and I think we probably go Ice Beam here. Has Pluck. Okay, that's not doing too much. Okay. Let's go for Ice Shard. We're gonna use a full restore. So let's see if this Ice Shard does half. Mathematically speaking, it probably shouldn't. No. So we're going to have to take another hit. And it goes for another pluck. But there's our Ice Beam. Very nice. Okay, so next is Vileplume, and we're just gonna go to Togekiss. Let's go to Typhlosion, actually. It's his turn. It's his turn, and he probably realistically won't get too much screen time against Lance. So, let's go with Lava Plume. Okay, Stun Spore. Unfortunate. So now the question is, does it go for Moonlight here? No, it goes for Petal Dance. Probably not going to do too much damage. Almost half, actually. And there's Lava Plume. So that's going to take the kill there. Another level up for Riot. Okay, so next is Gengar. And I'm going to go to Umbreon here. Now, this Gengar does have Focus Blast, but I'm going to bet that one Focus Blast won't kill us. And then we should be able to kill it with a Payback. Oh, it goes for Spite. Why'd you do that? It's probably going to die. Not quite. Okay. Good to know. Oh, it goes... Okay, it goes for Destiny Bond, which is cringe, but we are going to get the KO. So yeah, I don't know why that's a thing for an Elite Four member to have, but it is what it is. So last up is Houndoom. And I'm actually going to lead with Mirio here. I think that we can take the one-shot with a Focus Blast. Now, we do have to live a Flamethrower, a Dark Pulse, or a Crunch. Goes for Flamethrower. And this thing does hit really hard. I wouldn't be shocked at all if we just die right here. Hold. Ah! And it's got the berry. So it's not even gonna take a, it's not even gonna take a heal turn. So we're gonna heal up Fuka. And there's the Flamethrower. So, good effort from Mirio there. But Fuka's gonna get to finish this one off with that Mystic Water boosted Surf. And the Shell Armor makes us immune to crits, so we don't even have to worry about it. And we take the KO. Very nice. So yeah, that's Karen down. Probably a little easier than I expected, but I had the tech. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with the Pokemon they love best. It's become kind of a controversial quote. A lot of people like to hate on it, because people are like, oh, that doesn't mean you can just win with whatever Pokemon you want. Alright, nerd. Like, I don't know why people are like that. Just let people have fun, alright? Alright, if they want to win with their favorite, let them try. Alright, so here we are in the Champion's Chamber. And based on the decor here, you could probably tell that the champion is Lance. And so he helped us out earlier with the Team Rocket stuff. He was a little bit unuseful, but we're here to take his throne. And Lance is very tough. Lance is very tough. Historically, it's one of the champions that I struggle with the most. Obviously, Cynthia's kind of an iconic, extremely strong champion. And I do think Cynthia's probably a little tougher than Lance. But Lance is definitely in, like, the Steven tier for me. So anyway, we led with Ampharos because everybody knows all Gyarados are food for electric types, assuming we don't flinch against this waterfall. We do not. I imagine this will kill. Wow, it hangs on. That's wild. I think I'm going to risk it. I think I'm going to go for Thunder. Okay, we do hit. Of course we hit. I don't know why I ever doubted the GOAT. One on the board for Mirio. Okay. So next is Dragonite, and this is tough to deal with because we don't know if this Dragonite has Thunder or Blizzard. So I'm going to go with the assumption that it has Thunder and not risk Fuka. So we're going to send out Umbreon. This is a tried and true way to deal with Dragonites. Oh, this is the Dragonite. Okay. Okay. So this is the big dog. This is the level 50. Let's go Confuse Ray. So it's just going to go straight for the Outrage. And it kills... What? What? That's insane. That's ridiculous. Okay. So let's go right into Fuka. Hopefully we live an Outrage. I mean, I imagine we do. I don't know. Umbreon just died to 1. Like, that's such a bulky Pokemon. There's no way to beat this. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna go for Tickle. It outspeeds us, though. Man, that is wild. So it finally gets confused. I guess we go Zephyr. But, like, summary. 119.97. 115.83. So it can just kill us. I am shocked that that one-shot Umbreon. I'm going to try to preserve our max revives. Please hit yourself. Hey! Wait, who did I just revive? I'm a nincompoop. I'm a nincompoop. Should have revived Fuka. Hit yourself again. Just do it. Hey, hey, hey! Alright. Okay. Hyper Potion. So the trouble here is if it snaps out of confusion, it's just going to start one-shotting everything again. Yeah, that's wild though, because in the past when I've done that fight, I've had Pokemon that were able to live those outrages. Like multiple. Man, this guy really just said, nah, screw that, I'm sweeping you. That's insane. Alright, round 2. Alright, there's Gyarados. So just like last time, we're gonna... I'm not even gonna... Well... Actually, I think going for Discharge is the move, because it burns a full restore. And we flinch. Okay. What do I even do about that? You've got to be kidding me! What is this crap? So Gyarados has taken out 2 Pokemon. The easiest Pokemon to deal with because it got 1 flinch. If Static didn't activate, I was going to reset. That's ridiculous. Okay. Okay. There's Dragonites. It's probably the big boss again. So tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Typhlosion. I'm gonna use, does Blast Burn have a burn chance? I mean, I imagine it does. I think Lava Plume's better because we get that burn chance. Okay, no burn. And we die. Okay, we're gonna go to Ampharos. And we're going to revive Umbreon. There's Outrage 2. Hopefully it gets confused on turn 2 instead of turn 3. Static! That's awesome, actually. And the confusion, okay. There's hope. I think I just go straight to Fuka. And I'm actually going to go Ice Shard first. I don't want to risk the full restore. So we just do a little bit of chip. Hopefully don't go below half, though. Is it going to eat the citrus? It's not. Okay, so now we can Ice Beam and kill it. Ugh. Whew, okay. Okay. So the big, scary threat is gone. Now we've just got to try to navigate our way back through the rest of these guys. So this is Aerodactyl. And it has... it does have... I'm going to go to Maka. I'm going to try to get off a Tickle. As silly as that sounds. Okay, it outspeeds us. Hits the Rock Slide. Will this kill? It does not. And we don't flinch. That's massive. Okay, so it's at -1 attack. Now I want to revive. No. Let's just heal up Umbreon all the way. Okay, so there's a Rock Slide. So now we go to Fuka. And we go for Ice Beam. Here's the Rock Slide. We need it not to kill, and we need it not to flinch. No kill, no flinch. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be so close. I'm going for it. Please kill, please kill, please kill, please kill. It's at -1 defense. This will probably kill. Yes, okay. Alright, we're getting there. Woo! Okay, so for Dragonite, I'm hoping that this is the one with Thunder. I'm gonna go to Umbreon, because if it goes for Thunder Wave, Synchronize will activate. And if it goes for anything else, we will live. Presumably. No promises on that, but we're gonna heal up Fuka. Thunder Wave. Perfect. So it'll activate, and you will get paralyzed also. That's huge for us. I'm just gonna use all the turns I have to revive people. Let's start with Mirio. Okay, Dragon Rush. It's probably a 2-hit KO. Wow, that was not even a crit. That's insane. Okay. Let's do a Hyper Potion. Heal you all the way up. There's Dragon Rush. Okay. So, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to say that this Dragonite probably has Thunder. So we're going to go to you. And we're going to Discharge first. If this does over half... Okay, it's normal damage. Wow. Okay, I missed. We're just going to keep using Discharge here. I don't want to take any risk missing Thunder. Dragon Rush. Let's see. I mean, it very well could kill. Okay, it does kill. Okay. I'm going to say Fuka's going to kill with this Ice Beam. That's what I'm going to say. Whew. Okay. Only one left. For level 39. So I'm praying that this is the Dragonite with Blizzard. If it... Oh, and Charizard's still in the back. So if this is the Dragonite with Blizzard, I think we're like chilling. It misses. Crit! Oh! It wasn't even a crit. That just raw killed. You're crazy. You're crazy. And last is Charizard. We can't be crit here. I'm gonna go for Surf. So it goes for Air Slash. That's certainly gonna hurt. Less than half though. Okay, we're immune to crits. And that did less than half. I think we win. Oh, we got the flinch. Okay, that's fine though. We can just heal up. Dragon Claw. I don't think that'll do very much. Okay, that did a decent bit, actually. Shadow Claw. Okay. What are you doing, man? No! Okay. I'm gonna heal. You know what the huge brain play? No, it's not. I was going to say the huge brain play is Rain Dance, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference, truthfully. Because it's already not using Fire Fang. It's already not using Fire Fang, so, like, I'm not mitigating any damage, and we just saw Surf... needs 2 to 3 hits. Okay. That did 66. Okay. Shadow Claw. The crit. What a performance. That was ridiculous. 5 KOs for Lapras against the champion. Wow, dude. Okay, so yeah, that was very tough. But I think I played that second attempt quite well. So here comes Mary from the radio station and Professor Oak. So yeah, much harder champion fight compared to Blue. As much as I like Blue as a character, and even as a champion, I think he's got like a cool team. He was a total pushover compared to Lance. Woo! So yeah, this team was really good all throughout the league. So here we got Ampharos. Of course, super clutch all game long, like I said earlier. Like literally from before we even caught him, got a static proc. And then the GOAT, Nightshade, put in a lot of work. A lot more than I expected, actually. Umbreon is not really like a main game Pokemon. Of course, here's Fuka. Almost swept Lance all by herself. And was just super consistent all game. Ambipom, actually did not do super great, but I still like Ambipom a lot. Togekiss was good for sure. I mean, the Serene Grace plus King's Rock stuff was crazy, and just a Pokemon I really like to use. And then, of course, Typhlosion actually impressed me a lot throughout the Elite Four. Got a ton of kills, so definitely stock moving up for Typhlosion. And there's the squad. And I love the Hall of Fame screens in the DS games. Like, look at that. That's so pretty. Got the whole squad. Whew. So, yeah. Of course, we aren't done with these games. Still got all of Kanto, and we're probably going to re-challenge the league and then try to beat Red eventually. So, yeah. HeartGold and Soul Silver. Obviously, it's not over yet. We still have probably a number of streams, honestly, just because the post-game in this game is so long. But just as far as the main game goes, this game is phenomenal. It's not one of my personal favorites. I don't have that much attachment to it. But man, it's such a high quality Pokemon game, and I totally see why it has the reputation that it does. Like, as far as remakes go, it's probably the best remake of all time, Pokemon or not, like just any game. It's extremely faithful to Gold, Silver, and Crystal, while still offering so much improvements and so many little details that, quite honestly, the Pokemon Company would never even attempt to do today. And yeah, there's just so much positive effort put into these games, and I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate that this game came out when it did. This is a very like protagonist syndrome thing to say, but I mean, this game coming out when I was 7 or 8 years old was I don't know. It was just kind of magical. Like, I remember the commercials, and I remember the Pokewalker and all that. And like I said, this wasn't my favorite game when I was a kid. This isn't my favorite game now, but it's just, I mean, look at that. Look at the little Teddy Ursus. Like, that's adorable. So, yeah, anyway. And there's just, the post-game is so crazy. You got, I think there's a Pokemon, there's a Battle Frontier in this game. There's, of course, the Safari Zone. That's really cool. All kinds of little secret Pokemon you can get. Of course, most of the legendaries you can get in these games. At least most of the legendaries that were available at the time. So, yeah. I mean, just really good game. I think I probably personally like Fire Red and Leaf Green more. I just have a lot of fun playing Fire Red and Leaf Green every time. And I've certainly had experiences with this game that were kind of iffy. I think this run was really good. This was one of my better runs. I just enjoyed playing quite a lot. I really liked the team I put together. I was kind of negative towards Ambipom when we were looking at the Hall of Fame stuff, and I mean, it wasn't incredible later in the game, but actually, like in the mid game, early game, Apom was really good. Apom was really good. Ambipom was just, it didn't impress me that much. Anyway, the end. I'll see you in the post game.